So when I was about 5 or 6, I had a best friend named Maggie who lived next door. We would always go outside and play together. One day around dinner time, we saw a little girl around our age staring at us on the side of another nearby house. She was extremely pale and wearing a white dress. We would see her for days on end in the exact same dress. And as soon as we would yell for her to come play with us, she would run around to the front of her house. One day, we finally decided to chase after her. As soon as we rounded the corner to her front yard, she was gone. Like, she had literally disappeared. When we were walking back, we noticed a pile of dirt next to our house. In the dirt was written Kara with a stick next to it. We just assumed she was shy and wrote her name out for us, Kara. The next day, we saw her again and started yelling, Kara, Kara, wait! We ran after her again, rounded the corner, and saw this old couple doing yard work in our front yard. We assumed that they were Kara's parents. So we asked them, hey, where's your daughter Kara? And they were like, that's not funny. And we were like, no, seriously, we've been seeing her every night. We just wanted to know if she wanted to come play with us. The old man looked at us and said, our daughter Kara got hit by a truck and died 30 years ago in front of this house.
So when I was little, my mom took me and my brother to the local pool. I was 12, he was 4. So while my mom and I sunbathed, he played in the kiddie pool. When all of a sudden he comes up to us and says, Mommy, I gotta go pee-pee. And instead of taking him to the bathroom, my mom said, go pee-pee in the pool. Shame on you, Carolyn. We continued to lay out in the sun until all of a sudden we hear everyone scream. Oh my God, some kid's peeing in the kiddie pool. Torian didn't understand, and he went over to the kiddie pool, pulled down his pants, and pee-peed like he was peeing in the toilet. But my mom is clever, and she pretended like she didn't know whose kid it was. And we never went back to that pool again.
You know, sometimes I'll be in such a good mood and I'll look at my boyfriend, fiance, man, and I'll say, God, I just love you. And then I remember that a month ago, we went to this park called Domino Park in Brooklyn, and we were by the rocks, and one of our friends was moving to Alaska, so we were with that friend, and we were drinking, some White Claws and enjoying the sunset. And when we left, Jason was like, oh, did you see who was sitting next to us on the rocks? And I said, no, I didn't see who was next to us. Who was it? He goes, oh, Shia LaBeouf was next to us the whole time. And I was like, and you didn't want to tell me? And then I remember that, and I get up, and I create distance between us because unforgivable. Why, are you scared that Shia's going to swoop me up?
I never understood the type of people that could have casual friendships, you know what I mean? Like different types of people that they can hang out with, and they have many. For me, I just have my best friends. And of course I have acquaintances. I'm not always alone in my house, okay? But when I call you my friend, you're family, and I fight for family. I'd die for you. Your ex is dead to me, and if I see him, he's dead. Not that I would kill him. I know what you did to her. But I'm just extremely loyal. I have social anxiety, and I'm too emotionally unstable to emotionally invest. If there is a slight chance of betrayal, I can't cope. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. Also, if I'm friends with you, constant harassment, consensual of course. Skip the friendship bracelets, let's start a cult. I'm concerning, okay.
Years ago, I was in this Facebook group and a girl private messaged me asking me if she could use my photos to catfish dudes. What? Number one, thank you so much. That's so flattering. Number two, of course you can. Absolutely. Number three, do you need me to take photos like holding today's date with a spoon in my hand if he doesn't believe you? Because I will. I'm a girl's girl. I got you. However, I was thinking about this recently and I was like, can I make this into a business opportunity? Can I offer this as a service? I think I can. And so, yes, I'm offering this as a service. Do you need me to catch your boyfriend or husband doing something inappropriate? I'll do it. Do you need a fake girlfriend? I will also do that. Do you think I have to claim this on my taxes? Something to think about.
So when I have a crush on someone, I handle it in two ways. I either ignore you or I'm flirtatiously mean to you. And I was thinking about this today. I was like, why am I this way? And I realized it's because when I was in school, I was told that if a guy was mean to you, he liked you. And when I say mean, I mean like slut shaming, body shaming, existence shaming. Like, oh, you're breathing, let me pull your hair and tell you that you're a piece of shiz whiz. And I don't know how, but somehow it registered into my subconscious, and now that is how I handle any situation if for some reason my heart attaches itself to you, which is probably not gonna happen. Whoa. But I also think it's because I assume that no one likes me. So to cope with that, if I have feelings, I just sabotage any possibility of us being together. So I wonder why I'm single.
So some of you did not comprehend my last TikTok, so I'm gonna just spell it out for you a little slower, a little calmer, okay? I'm not trying to be in your face, I'm not trying to get at your business, but I want the best for all of you, and I truly mean that. We get in life what we have the courage to ask for. We also get in life what we have the courage to go after. Thirdly, we get what we believe at our core that we deserve out of this life. Whatever type of reality that you currently have is inherently what you believe in your mind, in your subconscious, and in your gut, in your heart. The quality of life you're living is what you believe that you deserve. So if you're living below the quality of life that you want, you have to start believing that you deserve more and that you're capable of achieving more. No more accepting friends who don't call back, they don't check on you, they don't check on your mental health, they're only there when you need something. No more relationships where you feel like an option, where you don't feel like a priority. You are the prize. So many women I see these days are holding these men up on super high pedestals who are talking to 5-6 people, sleeping with tons of different people. Ladies, you're forgetting that you're the prize. Set your standard higher.
Okay, so I think I cracked the code. If you're over 25, you will understand this. If you're not, sorry. So back in the day, we had like Razor phones and BlackBerry phones, and this was before social media, and it would be like a cool, crisp Saturday night. You'd be laying in bed, minding your own business, and you would get this huge paragraph text message, and it would say something like, send this chain message to 12 people in the next 5 minutes, or the love of your life will get run over by a train next Tuesday. If you don't send it, you'll never meet him. Well, I probably just forgot to send that chain message out, and that's why I'm single. Because I'm freaking perfect. So that's the only explanation I can come up with, okay?
So I decided to go to Walmart to get my rosé. Right, ladies? Right? Or men. Checking out. You know, the alert goes off and it says approval needed. This girl comes up. She looks at me and goes, "My, you look very young." She's probably a couple years older than me. So I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot. Here's my license. Starts looking me up and down. Which I get a lot because look at all this. No, I'm kidding. So you're 22. What school did you go to? I go, I mean, I went to Baylor and I dropped out. I kind of left that part out, but she has the audacity to look at me and go, 22. Are you sure? No, actually, I'm not sure what my age is because every morning I wake up and I select a different age, and that is what I am.
In high school, I had a friend who lived in this old, small apartment building. And on the first floor was this old guy named Dave who had apparently lived in the building forever. And no one really knew what Dave's deal was. The only time people saw him is when he walked outside to walk his tiny dog. But other than that, he never left his apartment. He had a nephew who delivered him groceries once a week. My friend just assumed that Dave was too old or had some sort of sickness that prevented him from leaving the house. One day my friend was coming home from school and Dave's nephew was leaving the apartment building. And my friend is really sweet, so she was like, "Hey, I know Dave sometimes has troubles getting out of the house, so if you ever need me to go over there and bring him something, let me know. I'm always happy to help." And the nephew looked really shocked and terrified. He was like, "No, you should never go over to Dave's ever." And then he got really awkward and he was like, "Okay, gotta go, bye." And then a few weeks later, my friend was coming home from a Halloween party late at night. And when she got inside her apartment building, Dave's door on the first floor was wide open. And it was pitch black inside his apartment. But then she heard something behind her.
So I was scrolling through the For You page of my TikTok, as one does, for quite some time. I'm not going to tell you, that's none of your business. As well as this other person, okay, whose video popped up on my For You page and it said, "Hey, stop right there. Stop scrolling. If you could just take a break, maybe go outside, drink some water, read a book, you know, the For You page will still be here when you return." I feel personally attacked. Okay, you are not my therapist. I did not hire you to read me. Okay, I've been avoiding my problems and I'm gonna continue to do so. So back up.
Hi. If you're not into makeup, then you can keep scrolling. But if you stayed, it would mean a lot to me. Right now, I'm showing you the products I use to create the look that I will show at the end of this video. Makeup is my passion, and I pour my heart and soul into it almost every day. And my bank account, but that's besides the point. I am a very, very, very small makeup artist, and you probably don't even know my name, and that's okay. But it would mean a lot to me if you even liked this video and even checked out my work. Small makeup artists, use this audio too. I want to see your work and I want to support you. So now is your time to show yourself off. This is the look I did, and it's probably one of my favorites. Each eye took me an hour, but it was totally worth it.
Now that I'm back on the dating scene, I'm noticing some things that I never noticed before. Men who go to the gym a lot, they love them some big girls. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about the fact that they like lifting heavy objects over and over again. I'm like their own personal heavy object. But there's just something about men who go to the gym and big girls. Like, yes, baby, you can use me. Pick me up and put me down. I don't know.
You know what I find funny? How the school system will teach us how to memorize pages and pages of useless and indoctrinated information that we could literally look up within seconds, but they fail to teach us the most important things in life, like, I don't know, creativity, imagination, self-awareness, how to love other people, communication skills, how to challenge ideas, how to grow our own food, how to self-defend, how to build, and overall just how to think for ourselves. Or literally anything about money, debt, or taxes. Or I don't know, just finding our passions and true talents in life. But no, they teach us what to think and not how to think. Just a thought.
People used to always ask me, what is your dream job? What do you want to do? And I never had an answer for it because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. But I have now came to the realization I don't have a dream job because I have no desire to want to work. I don't want some labor. So there's really nothing for me to dream about because I don't dream of working.